Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're starting this vlog at home because
I cooked for once.
Chris made me breakfast. So it's Friday, it's the Friday before Thanksgiving break, so I'm gonna enjoy this meal. Quick shameless plug. Most of you know that we started our family channel and we just posted a video last night, and by we, I mean Chris. He was the man in front of the camera, the man behind the camera, the editor, everything. So definitely go check that out because it is 100% him. I think I made like a 2-second appearance. So other than that, he's the star of the show. So I'll link that down below so you guys can go look. I also wanted to show you this amazing coffee cup and then we'll move into the classroom. So my birthday was in October and at first glance you're like, oh, okay, so basic, we get it, you're a dog mom. But then you turn it around and look how cute that is. That's my name and these are my 2 doggies. And it actually looks just like them. So cute! Speaking of, little Scouty got fixed yesterday. Oh, honey. Go night-night. It's really sad. Chris is gonna work from home today so he can hang out with her. But anyway, thought I'd start here and then we'll move on to the classroom, so I will see you guys when I get there. Good morning again. So I am in my classroom now and I'm already out of breath walking from my car to my classroom, and I'm the closest classroom to the parking lot. And I'm like sucking wind, but babies, so whatever. Today's a really great day for a couple of reasons. 4 that I can think of off the top of my head. Number 1 is my outfit. I am wearing a sweatshirt and like stretchy pants. I'm like, I'm not feeling it today. I'm going super comfy. So that's making me happy. Number 2, today is Friday and it is the Friday before Thanksgiving break. I know everywhere in the United States does it a little bit differently, but we get an entire week off for Thanksgiving. So today marks the day before a week-long break, a much needed week-long break. This is our first long break since school started, and it's very, 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 very needed for myself and for the kids. The third reason this is a good day, and this sounds bad, but I'm not really teaching today. The kids come in, they go straight to music. Right when they get back from music, our art docent is coming and doing our monthly art lesson. Then they take a math quiz, then they go to lunch, then they come back, we talk about the stock market, they buy stocks, which I'll talk about in a little bit, and then we go home. Because we've been getting out at 12 o'clock this entire week because this week is conference week. Again, everywhere does it differently. In my district, we have 5 minimum days and the afternoons are spent for conferences. So today is a short day, which brings us to reason number 4, and that is I am done with conferences. I'm gonna talk all about conferences in this vlog, but I am finished. I purposely only opened up Friday morning slots and nobody took them, so I have conferenced every single one of my students. Which means I have no conferences today on a Friday before break, which is amazing. My phone's ringing, hold on. Okay, sorry about that. Anyway, so lots of reasons for today to be a good day, and I am picking up the camera, which makes it an excellent day. So, I need to change the schedule on the board, and then I am meeting with my team for like a little bit in the morning because in 6th grade, I've mentioned this, we rotate classes and we've been rotating just with our homeroom. And after Thanksgiving break, we're mixing all the kids up. So we need to make those lists so we don't have to think about it when we get back. Okay, I'm gonna change the schedule and then I wanna talk to you about some other things. I should also address the baby bump because a lot of you have been asking to see it. I am currently 28 weeks, which means I'm in my 3rd trimester, which is insanity. Like I genuinely feel like I just found out I was pregnant. And I know not everyone has that experience. So if that wasn't you, I'm really sorry. But for me, it's been flying by. So let me show you what we're working with right now. So there's the baby boy. He's growing. Okay, so I've kind of shifted setting here because I want to talk about conferences, and this is where we have done all of our conferences. So I thought it would be helpful for other teachers to kind of know what I did for conferences. If you're brand new, I'm teaching 6th grade for the first time at an elementary school. I'm moving from 3rd grade. So I'm gonna kind of talk about what I did for conferences and then main differences between 3rd grade and 6th grade conferences. I did still have the kids do a reflection. So if you've been with me for a while, you've seen this before. I altered it to be more middle school friendly. So it is a conference reflection. I just created this. So they talk about their strengths. They rank themselves for some behaviors. Sorry about my nails, it's so disgusting. And then they set some goals and any questions and concerns. So when we started our conferences, this is what we started with. Because in 6th grade, this is a big difference. The students are present at the conference and it is pretty much student led. And what I mean by student led is they use this and we start having conversations based on what they say. This was really helpful for them because they're nervous, right? It's me and their parents, and I think, and from what I understand, this was helpful for them to kind of stay on track. So from there, we talk about the report cards and kind of how it's gonna shift from elementary school to middle school next year. We talked about all their grades. The kids kind of chimed in and set some goals for themselves. And then we figured out as a team what steps needed to be taken to move towards those goals. So overall, they went really, really well. The main difference from my 3rd grade to 6th grade experience probably has more to do with my site. I am moving from Title I to non-Title I. So at my old site, I conferenced 10 out of 26 kids. And at my new site, I conferenced 28 out of 28 kids, which is amazing. I'm very, very grateful to be at a site with a lot of parent support. It was something that I've never experienced. It was tiring, man. After those 4 days, I'm like, dang, conferences in my last 2 years of experience were pretty laid back, but oh my God, that was a lot of work because it's a lot of talking. And I put a lot into my conferences because I think they're very important, and it was draining to say the least, but I'm really glad that we did them. And I got to meet every single kid's set of parents, which at this point in the year I haven't gotten to do yet. So that was awesome. I think the other biggest shift from 3rd to 6th grade was talking about middle school. Like, parents have a lot of questions moving forward about what is middle school gonna look like, which is kind of hard because I don't know. I only know from my experience. Ironically, the kids from my school end up going to the middle school that I went to, so I could speak from personal experience, but I had to do some recon and kind of figure out what to talk to parents about. But the biggest difference I noticed from last year to this year is parents showing up, which was awesome, but tiring, especially when you're 7 months pregnant. So yeah, if you guys have any questions about how I ran conferences or conferences in general, go ahead and ask them down below. I will do my best to answer them, but they're over. All right, I have to go meet with my team, but I will get some clips of the kids doing their art, maybe. And then I'll check back in with you guys when they're at lunch. We'll talk about the stock market project and some other things we got going on in 6th grade. So I will see you in a little bit. Hello, we are back. It is officially the end of the day. That's just what happened. So I do want to show you guys the artwork that they created during our art time. I want to show you the stock market stuff, and then I just have to clean up some stuff and get stuff ready so I don't have to think about it over the break. And then that's pretty much it. That means I am free for a whole week. Oh my gosh. I just had a meeting in my district. We do SPG, which is like System of Professional Development or Professional Growth or something. I don't know. An hour-long meeting that I totally forgot about. So that was a fun surprise. Okay, so let me show you the artwork that they did. So basically at my school, a parent volunteers to become an art docent, and once a month they come in and do some sort of an art project. Last month they did an owl, and this month they did turkeys with acrylic painting, and they're so cute. Look at this one. I love that. They're just awesome. So before I leave, I'm going to hang these up on, excuse me, this clothespin line and then on this wall. So that filled a good chunk of our day today. So this stock market project that we're doing is actually really, really cool. So the kids all received, let me find one, hold on. So the kids all received a folder, and then on the inside of the folder, they are tracking certain stocks. So we gave them, I don't know, a day, like 2 20-minute periods to start looking at different companies' stocks and seeing which ones they might want to invest in. So we gave them $1,000, obviously fake money, that they got to invest in, and they had to invest in at least 3 companies, no more than 6. So they had to figure out the math there. And then basically once a month, we're gonna check back in, see where our stocks are, And then at the very end in May, we're gonna do a final calculation to see how much money we made or lost. And it's super awesome because it just gives them an introduction to the stock market. And to be honest, I don't know a lot about the stock market. So I was really nervous when they were like, we're gonna do a stock market project. I was like, what's a stock? So I had to do some learning, but the kids have been loving it. They're also realizing that some of their favorite companies are not publicly traded and that they're owned by other companies. And so the conversations that have come from this project have been really, really fun. So let me show you what's in the folder in case you're interested in doing something like this for your class. So this is the main page. This is where they calculate how many of each stock they want, and their goal is to get close to $1,000. They can't go over it. So then each month we're gonna come back and on the 15th of every month, and we're gonna recalculate for each company and get our totals. And then at the very end, we have them do like a reflection paper, and they see how much money they made or lost. And it's really, really cool. Like I said, the conversations that have come from it are awesome. So that filled the last part of our day, because they actually finalized their choices and invested their money. So that's kind of what's been going on here in 6th grade. When we come back from the break, as you know, I teach science. We are starting a new unit and I haven't even looked at it. That's something that I'm just gonna do over break. That's fine. I also have a lot of homework for my master's to do over break. This is the first year where I'm not leaving. We usually go down south because we have property in the middle of nowhere, and my dad got his knee replaced in early November, so we are all staying in town, which will actually be really nice because Mama doesn't want to sit in a car for 6 hours. All right, so the last thing I want to do before I get out of here is just hang up this artwork, kind of do one final sweep and make sure things are kind of tucked away, so when I walk in on Monday morning in a week, I'm not like, why did I do this to myself? So I'll be back. All right, all the turkeys are hung up, so we got some color back in our room. So now I'm ready to go. I always do this before I leave. I just make a pile of things that I've accumulated from my room. Sandals, a blanket, coffee mugs. That way I can actually make sure it gets home for once. And then I'm ready to leave. We are ready to close up shop. So all that said and done, I am gonna head out. I hope you guys have an amazing Thanksgiving. If you do live in the States, if you don't live in the States, have a good weekend. I love you guys so much. As always, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any videos to come. If you enjoy this, give it a thumbs up. Any questions or comments, leave them down below. Again, I will have our family channel linked in case you're interested. Other than that, I love you guys so much. Have a happy holiday, and I will see you soon. Bye.